Dear parents and kids, my name is Tusita Gajanayaka and I am doing Edexcel A-level biology, and I am going to give an introduction that is sort of orientation for me about upcoming A-level classes or Edexcel AS 2027 exam. I did my veterinary degree in Sri Lanka and Master of Biochemistry in Freiburg, Switzerland, and my PhD in Bern, Switzerland. I have 25 years of teaching experience, which include the last 12 years Edexcel and Cambridge biology teaching experience. And I would like to give you the summary of the program. So this program we're going to start next month, and the entire duration of the program is 10 months. So I'm counting from next month, which is July, and to April of 2027. So 10 months is the period we have to do this program. In this program, next month to December, we're going to finish the syllabus, which include Unit 1, Unit 2 and Unit 3. Then after that, I just wanted to make a small highlight about the Unit 3. Unit 3 is a practical, which is a written paper. And from January of next year to February, we're going to practice past papers. And we will have a first mock exam in February next year. Then this exam is important because any student who will get lower mark, we will have additional support for this student. So when students join my class, some are genius students, some are average students, some are poor learners. So we have to handle all the students kind of differently, especially after January of next year because of the papers and evaluation. Then March to April, we again practice papers, and we will have a last exam, mock exam in April, end of April. And after that, there is not much time in April to do classes. However, we will do predicted question seminars in weekends, because weekday students will have exam and it's very difficult to do, but Saturday is a good day. Saturday we're going to do the predicted papers. And the challenge we have, so there are two challenges we have to overcome. So I will show you how we're going to overcome these challenges. Now the challenge one is the gap from IGCSE to A-levels. So if you don't believe this, I can show you this the Google AI search summary. The gap between Edexcel, IGCSE and A-level is one of the largest international education. So it is required fundamental shift from factual recall and structural questions to complex synoptic thinking, abstract reasoning and rigorous exam techniques. So rigorous exam technique is one of the most important thing. So if you believe that you have learned biology in IGCSE, that knowledge we have to apply here. So A-level is kind of an application, right? So according to the UK Department of Education, around 90% of students who take part of this IGCSE continue in A-level. And parents should also understand now this, the transition to A-level can lead to 30% of increase in study hours. So if you know how your child studied during IGCSE, you have to add 30% on it, the duration, plus parents' commitment also again 30% for the student, because student need continuous support from parents, right? I will show you how we can overcome this challenge one and challenge two both, right, at the end. Now challenge two is the marking system of the Edexcel exam. Now this is common for biology, chemistry and physics. Now all the three subjects, there are three units, unit 1, unit 3 and unit 1, 2 and 3. So each paper carries 80 marks, 50 marks. So these are called raw marks. And these raw marks automatically convert into UMS mark by Edexcel system. Then when it converts to a UMS mark, then each paper carries 120, 120 and 60, all together 300. So then I will tell you how you get the grades. If you get a 240 out of 300, you get an A. If you get 210 out of 300, you get a B. Now when it comes to biology, I don't go beyond that. So I'm not going C like that, because most of the students, if they want to continue medicine, the minimum requirement is 3 Bs. So this 3B is not a kind of very compulsory. For example, if you want to go to certain medical faculties in Belarus or Russia or China like places, you could go with the lower marks. But the problem is, when you come back to Sri Lanka, you have to register at the Sri Lanka Medical Council. The Medical Council requirement is 2B and 1C. That I take this as a 3Bs. So if you want to go to Australia or Malaysia or other countries, UK, then standards are very high, then it's 3As. So then biology, we try to score always A, if not B, right? So then the challenge is this. Now look at this grading system. Now this grading system, if you look, the A mark is 54 out of 80, right? So you get a A mark 54 out of 80. Now look at carefully the challenge. In case if your marks drop by 7, what will happen? You ended up in C. Just by 7 marks, it comes to C. This is the big challenge, because if you lose 1 mark, 2 mark, at the end 7 mark, your expectation is A. By decreasing 7 marks, you ended up in C. So then target is 60 out of 80, right? Paper 1 and unit 1 and unit 2. Now overcoming the challenges. To overcome the challenges, I have this solution for all of you. One is the note. You might get note from elsewhere. For example, famous site like a Save My Exam, Maths and Physics Tutor, and many places you can get the notes. But the problem is, these notes are not very specifically addressing the marking scheme. So if you look at my notes, you will see marking scheme is my note. Marking scheme point is most of the time my notes, right? So I will give always for each lessons this booklet with the notes and the marking scheme point for each question and exam practice question. Then videos. I will frequently give you videos which is specifically designed for Edexcel. So you can find many videos in YouTube, but they are talking about different levels, not specifying the Edexcel level. My videos are exactly addressing the Edexcel level. Now each unit, for example, when you finish unit 1, you will sit for the unit exam, and I mark the papers and I give the marks. Then parents can contact me to get the progress. So other thing is, the students are encouraged to ask questions. This is not a teacher-centered learning, which is outdated now. This is student-centered learning. That means you can interact with teachers and you can ask questions, you can clarify things if you don't know, or you can stop, sir, could you please explain it again if you don't understand, right? So these are the things you should do, and I really love if you ask questions from me. And of course, parents can contact me, just call me, WhatsApp me, anything if you want. And the last thing, I use modern teaching methods. So what are the modern teaching methods? Mostly real life example and exam focused strategies, animations, and visuals explanations, and also dynamic lesson delivery. That means the interaction between the teacher and student, and many different methods used to interact. And last but not least, exam oriented preparation. That is actually talking about the mock exams, right? Mock exam and the unit 5 exam. Right now, the last year, my progress, so I take here the 40 students in total A's and A2, and out of that 80% A and 15% B. Of course, we can't make miracles if we have a really weak student, and there are 1 or 2 C's we get each time. But for the C student, we inform parents, listen, now the marks are low, please do something, even try to get some more work, or even I can help them to mark their papers. They can write additional papers and give it to me, I can mark like that. For weak student, I have a special program, but this will start especially during the paper writing in next year. So this is my website. You can check all the information, and you can call me, and classes and the locations I will also share at the end. Now I'm going to start Saturday 1-3 class in Nugegoda, 4th July, and fees 2,500. This class is located on the High Level Road, and just between the Taco Bell and the Dumbro showroom, and we don't have much parking for parents, but the parents waiting area is available with nice lounge, air conditioning lounge, and parents can wait. And if you want to park, maybe try to find along the roadside the park. And then Friday 6 to 8 p.m. I start Malambe, that's my home place, and also I have a lot of kids around this place from school like Gateway College and Horizon College. And 10th July I'm going to start this class, and there also I have all the facilities, classroom facilities, and I'm also doing this video now at my place now. And this is all about the AS introductory programs. I might miss some of the things, but if you want, you can contact me and ask anything that you need to know. And another important thing, if the student want to join online, that means the student out of Colombo or out of country, usually out of country, I have students especially from Middle East and Sri Lankan student, and they can also join online on the same day, Friday 6 to 8 p.m. because this class goes as a hybrid class, right? So thank you very much for watching this video, and after the video, if you have more questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Thanks once again, and see you next month to start our new journey of these Edexcel classes.